Right guys, we're going to launch a whole base onto the lunar surface. I'm going to name this one the Tethys base. I already have the Galilei base, the Copernicus base, the Stormer base, and one more at the Tranquility base. This one will be named Tethys. I'm trying to base it off of other astronomical bodies. But here it is, a large SLS rocket containing 16 different pods. It's a lot of weight. We'll go ahead and name this Tethys pod. Yeah, that might be easier to name. And we're going to dodge the Starlinks and aim for the moon. Starlink 4 and 7 and 5 are overhead. We are ready for launch. Approximately 5 p.m. Spaceflight simulator time. It's a slow ascent, but there is enough fuel to make it to the moon. We are for sure alright. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, it's almost sunset. It says at 4 or 5 p.m. right here. Tethys pod. Starlink 5 is directly over. As soon as we leave Earth's surface, we will link to the Starlinks and we'll no longer have connection with the internet towers on the Earth. So far so good. 2,000 meters, velocity 120 meters per second. Slowly leaning to the right to be able to orbit. Good. It amazes me the size of the building once you actually zoom out. Like, man, things are not in proportion. So far, so good. 6,000 meters, about 270 meters per second in velocity. And we will prepare to jettison and release the first stage of the boosters in just a minute. It's getting really close. 10,000 kilometers has been reached, 400 meters per second. Going very fast. We're soon going to reach outer space. Oh, jettison. Oh, yeah. That caught me off guard. That was fast. So now our boosters are on the second stage, and our main core stage, first booster, is almost done. As soon as we release that, we'll have second stage for both of them. And then we release the boosters and the fairings at the same time. Starlink 6 is catching up to us. 20 kilometers, a velocity of about 640 meters per second. So far, so good. It amazes me how a rocket so large has the ability and power to lift 16 modules. 4 people per module. So that's a population of about 64. That's amazing. Oh, jettison. And now we're on second stage on both of them. So far so good. Velocity is 1,000 meters. Height is about 29.5 kilometers, slowly increasing as we get to the orbit altitude. And there's our transfer window. That makes things easier for us. We don't necessarily need to get into orbit yet. Good. Lagging a little bit, but it's alright. There's our transfer window. We just need it to get out of the Earth's surface. Our aphelion is going to increase. Get 1745 meters per second and a height of 35 kilometers. We're just going to transfer all our fuel to the boosters, so we don't have to worry about those. Let's speed this up. And we're going to jettison those boosters and the fairings, so we have much less weight to carry. This may lag a little bit, but it's alright. Look at that. Gonna let them fall back into the atmosphere to burn. So now, going into the moon's sphere of influence, and almost there. Boom, there we go. Height of about 67 kilometers. We are now adjusting our orbit into the sphere of influence of the moon. We're going to close to the moon's surface. Yeah, let's stop there. There's our tranquility straight to Galilei, Tranquility, Stormer, and we'll step forward. We pass approximately 3 days, pass by our Starlink. Ooh, 1 hour closer, Starlink 31. There's our faraway Starlink. Moon. We're going to pass by our moon links for proper communication with Earth as gateway. We're going to land probably somewhere around here, around aphelion closest to the moon. It's not a bad choice. There's our lunar cross. I launched the lunar cross to the moon in the video before this. It was pretty fun. All I did was build a cross in honor of our Lord Jesus Christ. I launched it and I landed it on the lunar surface. I hope they could do that in real life someday. That would be really amazing. Here we are at a height of approximately 3.2 kilometers. We are turning on our engines again and decreasing in speed so that we can land on the lunar surface and land this base of 16 pods. We have jettisoned these spent engines and we are now going to land on the lunar surface with these 16 pods. Look at that, man. Here we go. 40 meters per second downward. We're now at a height of about 1.4 kilometers, going down fast. We're going to turn off the speed up. Here we go. We're beginning to slow it down. Don't want to slow down too much. Look at that. Imagine the day that they start doing this on a regular basis in real life. And then imagine the day they do this, but on other celestial bodies. That would be absolutely amazing. Oh, this happens every time I land on the side of a crater. I need to land flat so that we don't tip over. And yeah, it's a little bit harder than I thought. Here we land on the surface of the moon. Amazing. Look at that beauty. All the way from Earth, that SLS rocket just killed it. That's amazing. Now I'm going to speed up this part because this part takes about 10 minutes. I'm going to unlink all of our pods and distribute them, and then I'm going to name them all their respective numbering names.